Hi guys, my name's Jim and welcome to Six String Studies. Today we're looking at Whammy Bar Technique, and we're going to be discussing some techniques from the very subtle to the completely outrageous. But before we get to the lesson, if this is your first time here, welcome. I would invite you to subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss any lessons. Also, check out Six String Studies Book 1, and if you like that, check out Book 2 and 3, and I'll leave a link in the description for those. Let's get to the lesson. Okay, so the first technique we're going to look at is the very subtle techniques, such as vibrato, and just using the tremolo arm or the whammy bar to bend to different pitches. So let's say I'm here on the 7th fret of the G string here. I'm going to play this note. And then I'm going to add some vibrato just by dipping the bar very slightly, okay? We're really just leaning on the bar, we're not really holding it. We could also use the bar to bend to a different note. Let's say I'm on the 7th and I want to get to the 9th fret for the note E. I'm just lifting the bar as I do that. Or I could go down to a note. Let's say I want to get to this note, the note C. Or I could go down to a note. Let's say I want to get to this note, the note C, on the 5th fret of the G string. Or between the two. So that's the subtle techniques. Let's do the proper stuff. Okay, the first one we're going to look at is the classic dive bomb. I'm going to use the open E string here. We're just going to play the E string and press down on the bar as basically as far as it's going to go. So let's switch to a different pickup. I'm going to use the bridge pickup here. You can also do that same technique with harmonics. I'm going to hit a natural harmonic on the 5th fret of the G string here. And I'm just depressing the bar with my fingers. It's held pretty straight here. Okay, so a little bit faster, kind of how you'd use it normally. There I had it slightly depressed, did a harmonic, brought it back up to pitch, and then dived it down. Okay, what about using more than one harmonic? More of a screamy sound. Love doing that sort of stuff. Okay, next we're going to look at a Joe Satriani technique called lizard down the throat. So I'm going to be playing the 2nd fret here on the G string, and I'm going to bring it up, slide it up to the 14th fret, but as I do that I'm going to be depressing the bar as I go. It sounds like this. And what you're trying to do there is play the notes, obviously, and slide up and maintain the original pitch. It's very hard to do slowly. So, and you're not worried about, has it got to be exactly the same pitch? No, this is an effect. You could do the same backwards as well. All right. All sorts of weird stuff you could do there. Okay, let's look at the next technique, scooping. All I'm going to do, I'm going to start on the 2nd fret here, and I'm just going to play these notes: the 2nd fret, the 4th fret, the 6th fret, the 7th, the 9th, and the 12th. And I'm just going to be doing this. I play the note, and I depress the bar as I'm travelling, as I'm sliding to the next note in the series. Now, if you're doing this slowly, you may need to repick. But if you speed it up, and a lot of people use this as part of their phrasing, so let's say I'm going to go, you might do something like this. That is scooping. Okay, what about doing some action with the right hand here? I'm going to play a harmonic here, a pinched harmonic, and I'm going to dive it. Or I could do this, I could dive it first and bring the harmonic up to pitch, or even over pitch. That sort of thing. Okay, what about things like, these are just tricks really. The Motorbike, I love doing this one, so have a look at it. I'm just going to do a lot of dives and using the open E string, but I'm going to control the pitch with the bar, so you'll get the idea. Have a listen to this. So you're thinking about the dump valve on a bike, so. It's all about controlling the pitch with the bar. Okay, so the next technique we're going to look at is flutters, or you could call them warbles. Some of these techniques only work if you've got a locking trem and the big sort of cutaway back here on your tremolo, so you need to bear that in mind. A lot of these will work with just a regular hardtail trem as well though. So I've got my bar going backwards here, and it's in position, roughly, don't drop, and I'm going to play the 7th fret again. I'm just going to whack on the bar with my hand. Get that sound. Those are flutters. Okay, what about using the bar as an idea for big vibrato? Instead of this sort of, we're going to really exaggerate it. Or we could just leave it in position and just kind of whack on it. So I'm just not holding the bar, I'm resting on the bar with my hand straight. Okay, so what you can do with this technique is just move around the neck. So I'm just going to play 5, 7 and 9 on the G string, and I'm going to be depressing the bar as I go. You'll notice my first finger is behind the actual fretting finger, and it's muting the other strings. If you don't do that, you get this sort of sound. It's all got this noise going on behind it, so you must make sure that your muting is good. So there you go guys, Whammy Bar Techniques. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you did, show me some love, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.